Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how I set goals for 2020. So when I set goals for the new year, I always make sure that I use a bullet journal. You can check out my 2020 bullet journal setup. I'll leave a link in the description bar below. So the first thing that I do is I decide what categories of my life I want to work on this year. So this year I've picked 6 categories that I want to focus on for building my goals. So my categories are personal, career, finance, business, fitness, and social. Then what I do is I write down the one thing that I want to accomplish this year in each of those categories. So for example, for personal, I've set a goal of wanting to read 26 books over the course of the year. So once you have a goal written down for each of those categories, then what you're going to do is write down 1 to 2 habits that you need to adopt in order to accomplish that goal. So for my example of wanting to read 26 books, one of the habits that I need is maybe to read 20 minutes per day. So for each goal, make sure that you have a daily habit that you can incorporate in order to help you reach that goal. Now, this is a really important step because often what happens is we set a goal, but we don't actually do anything to work towards it. So you need to make sure that you're putting daily habits into your life that will help you accomplish that goal. Another example would be financial. If you have some sort of financial goal that you're working towards, what daily habit do you need to do in order to help you reach that goal? Same thing for fitness. If you have a fitness goal that you're working towards, you need to have a daily routine and a daily habit that you're doing to help you work towards that goal. When you're setting your goals, there's a few things that you need to keep in mind. So you need to make sure that your goal is really specific and that it's measurable. So let's say you have a fitness goal. You can't just say your goal is to lose weight. You need to be specific about how much weight you want to lose and how you will measure it. So you can either measure it by weighing yourself on a scale, or you can measure it by taking body measurements. The other thing to keep in mind when you're making these goals is that they're realistic goals for you. So for example, if you have a business and your business goal is to make $1 million, but you don't even have any products to sell yet, that might not be a realistic goal for you. The second thing that I do when I'm setting goals for the next year, I actually look ahead to the following years. So when I set goals, I'll set an overarching goal for 6 months, 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, and 10 years. This is also a really important step because it lets you look ahead and helps you plan and think about why you're trying to accomplish the things that you're trying to do. So you might be trying to lose weight this year, but what exactly does that look like 10 years from now or 5 years from now? The third thing that I like to do when I'm setting goals for the new year is to actually write a letter to myself. When you're writing this letter to yourself, write it in a way that you're talking about all the things that you want to accomplish. And then at the end of the year, you can look back at it and see what you actually accomplished compared to what you were hoping to accomplish. Okay guys, so to summarize, the first thing that you need to do is break your goals down into different categories of your life, and those categories might be different for you depending on where your focus is for this year. The second thing that you need to do is actually look ahead. So when you're writing your goals, write ones for this year, but also plan ahead to 1, 3, 5, and 10 years in the future what you want to achieve. And the third thing that you can do is write a letter to your future self. If you guys have any questions or comments about goal setting for this year, leave them down below. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. It really supports my channel. And hit that subscribe button. I upload new videos every single week. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.